What is up, everyone? WhyScales23 here. Today we have the Titanfall review. Just want to give you guys a heads up. This is the most important game, I think, in the next gen console. Like, it's going to kick off, and it has kicked off the next generation for the Xbox One and PS4, even though it is exclusive to the PC and the Xbox One. The most anticipated title of the year by far. And particularly into some of the basics of what you can do. You can obviously customize your classes with your primary weapons for your pilot. You have your carbine, your shotgun, smart pistol, which is not overpowered, by the way. Your SMGs, snipers, etc., etc., etc. There's 50 ranks per prestige, quote unquote, and you have your anti-Titan weapons, which do more damage to Titans than your regular primary weapons do, hence the name anti-Titan weapons. And there are 4 different ones of those, and you have your tactical abilities, cloak, stim, which gives you more speed, and radar, pulse. So obviously those are there. You have your grenades here that you can use. That's basically the status charge is basically a C4. And you have your tiers, which can help you do certain things like hang on the wall longer, give you more explosive, blah 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 blah. You can get 2 of those. There's 2 different types of tier things for saying. You can also change your gender. Ooh, look at that. And so there's a lot of things, a lot of Call of Duty-esque type things. The characters remind me a little bit of Spartan, not really of Spartans, but it really takes a lot of flavor from Battlefield, Call of Duty, and Halo, and mixes it all into one game and adds mechs, which are Titans. Here's your Titans. Also, you can do the same thing, customize your classes for your Titans. Also, I'll take you to the chassis. They're the Atlas, the Strider, and the Org class, which are called different things, but those are the 3 different types of Titans you can have, and they also have different abilities: durability, speed, acceleration. I like this as a regular one because it has a general sense of just has a basically an all-around sense of what you can do. Some of like this one has more speed and acceleration, but not as much durability, of course. But I like the first one, the Atlas, because it just has a all-around general sense. And you get your primary weapons for that as well. And there are 6. I have 5 of the 6 unlocked. I needed this one still, the triple threat, which you get at 28, level 28. But they're all pretty good. There's really the balance. Wow, the balancing is very well on this game. There's nothing really that is overpowered, to say the least. That's a big thing that happened with first-person shooters. Everything's overpowered. There's nothing really overpowered. You'll see that everything on this game is very balanced. The Titans. The only thing I had a problem with, seeing the game last year at E3, is knowing if the Titans were going to be overpowered or not. And that was going to be my question. Would they be overpowered, or would they not be overpowered and just suck completely? How would they work it out? And it actually works very well. Now, here are the burn cards. These are basically like death streaks in Call of Duty, where you can just use these after you die, and they'll give you special abilities. You can read through those real quick. And I don't really use these. Typically, I have them installed, but you have to burn them during the match, and I don't typically use them. You get one after every match you complete. That's why there's so freaking many of them. And you have your last game summaries, your challenges, all that kind of stuff, just like Call of Duty. All these challenges, there's over 1,000. Your personal stats, etc. You can see my stuff there. If you want to pause that and look through that, that's fine. But yeah, that is just the basics. There is a campaign, but it's not really a campaign, and that's the thing I had a problem with, because most FPSs should basically have campaigns, I feel, and since they don't have campaigns nowadays, and it's not campaign based, and it's basically just based off the multiplayer, I hate that. But yeah, guys, thank you for watching. Here is the multiplayer half of it, and stick around. What is up, everyone, and I'm back for the multiplayer part of Titanfall. Now, you can see here a lot of mayhem going on. This is indeed team deathmatch, which has a little bit of a spin to it. Obviously, if you win, then you have to stop the opposing team from getting to the evac point, which is a big ship that takes off into space. Now, like I said before, the game is very balanced. I don't feel like there's really anything that's overpowered. Not even the Titans, really. There's a lot of ways to stop the Titans from destroying everything. Now, you can control the map with Titans if you're good enough as a team and you have good enough teamwork. But there are multiple game types. This is team deathmatch. It's called something else, but it's team deathmatch, damn it. And there's hardpoint, which is domination, basically. They have last Titan standing. They have pilot, hunter, and I believe capture the flag. Yes, they do have capture the flag. And now there are also AI characters called Spectres and Grunts. which there's been a little bit. I've heard mixed reviews about that. I think a lot of people don't. Some people don't like it. Some people do. I personally do like it because it makes people that aren't very good at first-person shooters feel like they are involved into the game at some point, at some level, and you always feel like you're doing pretty good because the AI characters are there, and it keeps you like not from getting like not pissed off. It really does help you like kind of calm your nerves. And that because of that reason. Is why I think I'll play this game a lot longer than I ever did Call of Duty, because I never really, even when I don't do great, I never feel like I'm like doing terrible because I'm always killing AI. And here I'm going to drop my Titan for you guys here. You see the bottom right of the screen. And before I get in, I'll let you see the bottom right. There's like, it says 24 seconds. That's how long it takes before that shield goes away, and it'll go in the auto Titan mode where the AI will control it, and I won't be able to control it. In some cases, I would rather have the AI control it, because if I'm on a roll, just shooting people regularly, I want the AI to go ahead and just control my Titan. As you can see here, I am in a bad spot. I'm in some trouble here. There's a lot of Titans back there, and I can't see jack shit, but we're going to show you if we can take these Titans on for you guys here. But there's a lot of different things these Titans can do. As you can see, this is when the Titans become not overpowered, when you can actually take them on as teams. I just doomed a Titan there, which means they explode. If I die, I'll be able to show you guys what it is like to explode as a Titan. You can eject, pushing X rapidly, and it'll cause a nuclear explosion that can destroy basically anything within like a 10-foot radius, 10-meter radius. Someone's on my back, which means they're rodeoing me, which I have to disembark, and that guy just died. So I'll get back in my Titan for you guys. But yeah, this game is very balanced. I just don't feel like, I feel like this game will actually go down in history as maybe one of the top 2, maybe 3, but top 2 first-person shooters of all time. And like I said, the only problem I have with the game is that there is no real campaign to like really connect with characters, and get an audience and lore behind the game. It's all multiplayer, and that's a good thing, but a bad thing at the same time. Because as far as first-person shooters go, the genre itself was based off of campaigns, and then later on in the genre and the history of first-person shooters became based off of multiplayer. And so I think in the long run, they're going to wish they had really focused more on multiplayer. It's a shame, but leave your comments down below how you feel about the game, if you've played the game before. Also, if I had to give it a score, I'd say about a 9.5. I wouldn't give it a perfect 10 because I feel like you can't have a perfect 10 at an FPS if you don't have a story that can really connect with people and really be well done and complete. But other than that, I feel like this game is perfect in every aspect, and it really lived up to expectations. I really wasn't expecting it to do so this well. Again, leave your comments down below. If you have played it, tell me what you thought about it. If you haven't played it, tell me what you think about it just from looking at gameplay. And also, if you plan on buying an Xbox One due to this game. As always, WhyScales23. And for more reviews, subscribe down below and like the video. WhyScales23 signing out. See you guys next time.